Welcome to the Odyssey, my friends. I am Mike Odyssey, and yes, another Nintendo Switch 2 video that proves we know nothing. We never did. We always have to wait on Nintendo. Today we're talking about yet another Nintendo Switch 2 launch date and the plethora of launch date rumors that are out there. But will this one catch fire? Will it be something? I presume not. I will not make you wait to let you know when this release date is going to be. Now it's apparently mid-June, and so we're back at that. Mid-June is when we are expecting that next Nintendo Switch launch. We know April 2nd is the direct. Apparently it's mid-June now, so let's go ahead and break it down. We'll go into the source and all that stuff, right? But before, if you are new here, first thing, I want to thank you so much for being here. I mean, you could be anywhere else, but you clicked on the video, and I appreciate that more than you know. If you would love to join a Nintendo channel, look, Nintendo stuff. You know, if you like to know Nintendo, you love Nintendo, and you want to join this amazing family crew, we have a lot of people are really amazing followership here. You know, click that subscribe button, hit that like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of this video or your worst part of this video is, and then, you know, let's connect. Let's connect. I appreciate you more than you know. I'm on the way to 100K, and I want to put that plaque somewhere around here, but without you, I cannot do this. So I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into the source of this video. All right, so we are here at tomsguide.com, and let's go ahead and read the title. Nintendo Switch 2 release could be in mid-June, claims X Nintendo employee. Now, I wanted to focus on that word X because I'm going to go over it in a little bit because you know, I am an X myself, and I'm going to give you my opinion of certain things, and then we'll discuss it right in the discussion part. All right. So let's go ahead and go into the source first here. All right. We know the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming later this year, but we still don't know when the actual release date will be. There's a Switch 2 centric Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, but that's all we know for sure right now. Fortunately, a former Nintendo employee might have just provided some insight. So a former Nintendo employee might have just provided some insight. The Kid and Krista podcast, shout out to Kid and Krista, spoke to Sean, who claims to be a former sales lead for Nintendo sales and retail department. Sean predicts, okay, that Nintendo will release the Switch 2 sometime in mid-June, before the end of the school year. Okay, now listen to this part. That way, kids can get excited about the console with their classmates and all the games that are on the way. Okay, I would guess this would also allow Nintendo to leverage on the impending summer vacation in its marketing. Kids that aren't in school have plenty of free time on their hands, and having a brand new console can give them something new and exciting to do. No doubt, parents would be happy about keeping their kids out of trouble and not having to worry about keeping them entertained for the duration of the summer. All right, it's like every parent's dream is to have their kids play Nintendo Switch and games all summer long. That's all they got to do. That's all they can do. So Nintendo is intentionally releasing the system in mid-June so that the kids can have something to do. I mean, I can just picture the meeting now. All right, guys. Okay, Nintendo, we have to go undercover. We have to visit elementary schools. We have to visit preschools. We have to visit middle schools, and we got to visit high schools. Who here is young enough to pretend to be a child, a teenager, a middle schooler at the same time? All of a sudden, some kind of Nintendo employee says, I'll go. Look at me. I look so young now. My hat backwards and my glasses. Just forget the little white hairs in my beard. But I can go undercover, pretend to be a preschooler, pretend to be a middle schooler, an elementary guy, and a high schooler at the same time, and find out how excited kids are these days about Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah! You know, reporting back. Well, guys, I am happy to say they are excited. Woo! So let's go ahead and just release this system in June, because that's when kids will be out of school and give us all of their attention. You know, forget sports, forget the basketball, the baseball, the soccer, forget Messi, the soccer player Messi, because the kids are messy inside the house and they're going to play their video games all summer long. And guess what? You know, on top of that, parents. We're going to make parents more so happy, because kids are going to stay indoors all the time playing video games, and that's our complete marketing team. June it is, guys. Woo! June it is. All right. Yeah, that's how they came up with their plan for this. I mean, let me know if I'm like there. If you guys are in the high school, middle school, elementary school, and you saw an old guy pretend to be a kid, and try to find out whether you're excited about Switch 2 or not. But let's continue to read here real quick. Sean also dismissed the idea that retailers would be able to leak key Switch 2 details, including both the price and release date. We have seen a number of leaks like that recently, but Sean claims retailers are the last people who are going to know anything about the price. All they can do is speculate, since they don't have that information. Retailers won't know any specific date launch until a general public does, or maybe a week or two in advance. So, okay. So what is it? Are they going to know nothing at all until the launch time, until the reveal date, or is it a week or two in advance? Because, I mean, a week or two in advance, that makes a big difference. 2 weeks is half a month. So knowing 2 weeks ahead of time whether a system is going to be out in store, that's a big deal. That is a leak. So retailers can leak information, right? So what if the Nintendo Switch is coming out in 2 weeks? Then retailers know when it's coming, and they can kind of leak information 2 weeks in advance. That's how leaks happen, right? How do you think Nathan Haight found out that there will be a Nintendo Switch 2 reveal date a week before that? Just 1 week. And we have 2 weeks for retailers? I mean, you see what I mean here? This is the whole news, right? If you guys, if this is all you wanted to know, then that's the news. But I want to give you my personal opinion now, because I worked for a huge giant company, the first $1 trillion company. I'm pretty sure that the company that I work for, you have a device in your pocket right now, or maybe you're watching it on that device. I worked for Apple, okay, for 10 years. Yeah, I worked for corporate. I worked for retail, and I also worked for corporate. All right. I know on the retail side, yeah, we know nothing. We know nothing at all. Nothing. I mean, we all we know is that, yeah, we could expect something around this time, and we could, based on what's happening, that's basically, we know the gist about what everybody knows. At Apple, when you go to a store, nobody knows jack. Okay, so don't go in there and say, hey, when the next iPhone's going to come out, because they don't know. But in corporate, yeah, there's a little more leeway. There's information we got to protect, because we work with developers, and they have release dates. They want to make sure that their game is ready for this certain product and stuff like that. So we got a little more information in that aspect, right, of things, right? But when it comes to retail, and I don't know if this is for Nintendo stores or retail, but retail, yes, we do get some information ahead of time. We can go back as at least a month for certain products, sometimes 2 months for certain products, right? And so, yes, information can leak. And I'm pretty sure that they're talking about this in Nintendo world, right? And based on their experience. Wait, I'm still a teenager. All right, back to adult. So, this is information that we should not take as gospel. Okay, that's why I started the video saying we know nothing at all. We know jack. We don't know anything, right? We all every content creator out there knows absolutely nothing. People out there know absolutely nothing. Ex-employees know absolutely nothing. All they can do is speculate based on the experience they've had, and nothing along that line points to a middle of June, or maybe a March or an April or a July, right? We all don't know anything. And knowing that this is the new Nintendo, it looks like they watch a couple of 80s movies to make these predicaments, right? And so, yeah, I mean, my point of this entire video is you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Just buy the whole bottle, fill it up, dump it, and taste that salt to see how it tastes. If it's salty, don't believe it, because it's salty, pretty salty. So, our friends, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little little news outlet here. This is my news. I wanted to give you the news, and I gave the news and along with stuff, I guess. And so I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about June. Are you guys okay with mid-June? I mean, it gives you a little more time to save, right? But let me know. Let me know. I mean, we're only about 30-something days away from the April 2nd. We're so close. And we're almost there. Almost there, guys. We can make it. We're going to make it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Before I let you go, number 1, never give up. Number 2, journey on. Peace.